Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is a brand new year. It's the first video of the year with you guys. And as you can see, I have already done a pretty drastic change for 2019. I chopped off my hair. I was literally so nervous, guys, but I'm obsessed with it. It's so much easier. I think it frames my face really well because when I had like long hair, like I always wanted like this area to be blended, and for some reason I felt like it was never blended well enough, and I finally figured out that it was because my hair was too long that I couldn't get like the blend effect that I was looking for, whereas like when it's shorter it's a lot blendier. Anyway, long tangent about my hair, but anyway, today I wanted to start a video that is called 2019 Goals and Resolutions. And to be honest with you guys, I usually don't make resolutions. I always said like, oh, like, why should I have to wait for a new year? Like, I can just change what I want to do any day that I want to. And I don't know, this year I kind of had a turning point because I was like, you know what, I really think that last year I kind of slacked off a little bit, and I think that the new year is just like a good opportunity to start fresh, to start new, and I'm really excited to share my goals with you guys today. So anyway, let's get started. So my first goal for the new year is to stay more organized and to journal more. So I have two things to show you guys. So first off, with staying organized, I have this planner. It says Magical Plans 2019 Weekly Planner, and I got this from Burlington Coat Factory, but obviously you can get planners everywhere, but this one I'm obsessed with. The brand is EAI, and honestly I really love it. It like has a lot. Oh, I just put my phone number in the video. Like, I don't know. Oh, and I hit myself in the face. So it starts with like, let me see if I can show you guys. So it basically starts each month like this. So first we have a note page, and then on this side it says holidays, important dates, appointments, birthdays, and goals, which I think is super cool. And then when you flip to the next page, it has the entire month like this. Beautiful. And then after that, it starts going by a weekly plan. So it's perfect for me because I have so much space to write my stuff, and I also have like multiple places to write stuff for different days. So I really like that. I really like the layout of it. And then in the back of the planner, there's just like a ton of extra pages for notes as well, which I think is super useful because if you have your planner and you like need to write something down really quick, there's a ton of extra space, which I feel like a lot of planners do not achieve, is the proper amount of space for a planner. I know that sounds so bougie of me, but it's true. Next, this is actually a Christmas present from my brother. I have a few Christmas presents that I'm going to be talking about in this video, but my brother got for me and Blake One Question a Day for You and Me, a 3-year journal. And I'm so excited because I've seen these, a bunch of people have them, and some of them are like 3 years, some of them are like 5 years, some of them are just for one person, some of them are for couples, and I've always wanted one, but I was too scared to get one because I was like, oh, what if I don't do it, or you know, what if I don't keep up with it? But now that we have one, I think it's gonna be so cool because both of our resolutions, which I'm gonna be talking about in a second, are to read more. And so we decided that every night before bed we're gonna start reading instead of being on our phones, and that's like a perfect time to do this journal. So for example, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna flip to a random page. So August 12th, it says name something you are scared to try, and then it says, so you put the year and then your explanation and then next year and the next year. And I just think that's awesome, and I'm so excited to have this and look back on one day, especially because I feel like probably by the 3rd year we're going to be trying to have a family. I'm going to be wanting to have a baby, so that's going to be something awesome to be able to have this and to be able to journal about. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. Also, just journaling in general, I think I really need to get a better grip on. I usually just go to my journal when I'm really sad and I just like to vent and complain. But I want to be able to have happy memories to look back on as well. And I feel like it's just a good way to like get the thoughts flowing and get all my thoughts down on paper and to just focus and yeah, just kind of realign my mind, if that makes sense. Juno, will you hold my book? She's gonna hold my book for me. Okay, so my next goal, which is probably my biggest goal for the year, is to stay hydrated and drink more water. This one is super important for me because when I was in college and in high school, I used to go to the urgent care all the time, and every single time they would tell me that I was dehydrated. And actually it got to the point where I was drinking too much water, that I didn't have enough electrolytes in my system. There are fireworks going off. Oh, Juno. There are fireworks going. There are fireworks going. There are fireworks going. By the way, shout out to my sister-in-law, Becca, for getting me an amazing ring light, which you can probably tell I'm using right now, but my face has not the best makeup on, so I'm sorry if I'm a little shiny, but I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. And I'm shooting this video at like 6 o'clock at night and it's super dark, and I'm really thankful that I have it because I've been watching the UCF game all day and I didn't get to use natural sunlight. So anyway, I actually got to the point where I had to go to the urgent care because I was drinking too much water. I didn't have enough electrolytes in my system, and I literally was dehydrated from not having electrolytes, but from having too much water. Like, I wasn't drinking Gatorade, I wasn't getting enough salt. So anyway, side tangent. But my goal this year is to drink more water and to stay hydrated, and the past couple weeks I've really been feeling the effects of this. I haven't been drinking enough water and my head has been pounding, my stomach has been hurting, and so that is my goal for this year, is to drink more water. And you guys can look it up if you want to do this goal with me. You can kind of look up your weight and your height and see how many ounces per day you should be drinking. I think I'm supposed to drink like 96 ounces or something like that. But I have a couple things to show you guys in regards to that. So the first one is this bottle my sister gave to me for Christmas. It's called Fresh Infusions, and she got it for me because in my Vlogmas video I was talking about having a water bottle that has the fruit infuser inside, and she knew what I was talking about, which Blake didn't. And you can see right now I have cucumbers, mint, and lime, and I have a bunch of recipes saved that I really would like to try, but this one is so yummy. So fresh, so delicious. And this is a great alternative if you don't really like water, because fruit is like super good for you. It's super good to get some nutrients in from the fruit. I really do like the taste of water, but I don't know, I think that these are so cool, and also they're really good for like just cleansing your like body from toxins and everything if you get some like organic fruits and things that are really healthy for you. And there's a lot of different fruits that do different things, so I'm super excited to have this. Thank you, Jillian and Alex, I love it so much. This is gonna be so fun to film with fireworks. So I also use Starbucks cups to drink water, and Blake decorated this one with this awesome artwork by Skull Mask Kid Art on Instagram, which I will have linked. It's really hard to see with the light, but I will have it linked in the description box. It's super awesome, super cool, and he can ship them to you. I think it's for $6, and I think you get 2 or 3. So super cool. Check out his page. I'm so excited to use my cups. It's gonna be awesome. My next goal is to dedicate 3 hours a week to future goals. And honestly, I wanted to do like an hour a day instead of 3 hours a week, but I just think that that's too much of a commitment for me right now with work and everything else going on. But in regards to like that goal, I'm saying like 3 hours a week to either watching videos about how to edit my videos better, or how to do better photography, or studying to get my teacher certificate, or other things like that that are really going to better me and better my future, and help me to be a better entrepreneur, a better, you know, influencer, a better videographer. So that's kind of that goal in a nutshell. My next goal is to have consistent uploading on YouTube, and that is why this planner is literally so helpful for me, because every week I can go in and I can just write down like my plans for what I want to upload for that day, which I already started doing for January and a couple other months as well. And I just really want to be more consistent with my uploads, because sometimes I just feel unmotivated and I don't really know what to record, which is why I really like this planner, because then I can start planning ahead and start knowing what I'm gonna do each week, rather than being like, oh my gosh, it's Tuesday, what am I gonna upload today? And also being on top of my vlogs for Thursdays and being like, okay, Nala's birthday is today, so I should probably be recording, or tomorrow we're going to the aquarium, so I should probably be recording then, so I have a vlog on Thursday. And that's kind of another goal that I'm looking at as well, because I would really like to have consistent uploads and be able to have 2 videos a week for you guys. So that is another goal for 2019. I also want to have consistent posting on Instagram between both my regular page, which is at Little Miss Marissa, and my second page, which is my small business, His and Hers Candle Co. Those I have, well, His and Hers Candle Co. I've really been slacking on, because it's so hard for me to think of ideas for posting bath bombs and candles and things like that, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to think of new ideas, and I really do want to post more consistently on there, because that is another form of income that I have for myself, and I'm really trying to do better with that. And it's just like a dream and a passion of mine to have a small business, and I really want to grow it. So I'm trying to be better. I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm trying in 2019, which I'm really bad at, because I haven't even posted today and it's the 1st of January, so I should probably go do that right now. And then secondly, yeah, on my regular page, which I've been doing pretty decent at, but I have a really hard time with, like, when I get sad or when I get depressed, like, I just don't really know how to post and be like really happy and excited. So I'm still trying to kind of learn how to do that. Trying to maybe plan out a little bit more, instead of every day being like, okay, what am I gonna post today? And that way I kind of have like a backup system of pictures already ready. So that's my goal as well. Another goal of mine is eating healthier. So I feel like I do a fairly good job of that now, but I think I could do so much better. They're not gonna stop these fireworks. I feel like I could do so much better with eating more healthier foods and saving treats for other times, instead of eating treats all the time. So that is another one of my goals. I'm not trying to lose weight. I just want my body to feel more good and more like healthy. I don't want to have as many problems with like sleeping or having headaches, things like that. So I just want to get more nutrients in my body and keep myself healthy. And then my last goal for 2019 is going to be to read more. And next week I'm going to be showing you guys every book that I read in 2018. And in 2018 I read 24 books, and my goal is 12. And this year I don't think I'm gonna set myself a goal for the number of books that I want to read, because I want to read a lot of bigger books like Les Mis or Gone with the Wind. I really would love to read those, and I don't want to like set myself up for failure, because if those take me like 2 months to read, that's totally okay, because I think Les Mis has like 700 pages or something like that. I don't want to be like forcing myself to read in a very short period of time. I want to be able to like enjoy what I'm reading and make sure that I'm understanding what's going on. But I am setting myself a goal this year to read more nonfiction books, more books to better myself rather than just stories, which I did read a couple nonfictions last year, but not as many as I would have liked. And also some more classics this year, because the only classic I read last year was Beowulf, and I wasn't a huge fan, but there's a ton of others that I want to read, like Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Wuthering Heights, books like that, and Grapes of Wrath, which I loved in high school, but I never actually finished. So I really love to read those as well, which is another goal of mine. And then also for 2019, I'm just working on being a better person. I want to be more kind. I also want to stand up for myself more, which is really difficult right now. I just want to be able to be stronger and not just let people like knock me down all the time, if that makes sense. And I also just really want to take care of myself and my mental health, and to show myself that it's okay to take breaks, it's okay to buy things every once in a while. Like, I'm very hard on myself with those things, and I'm just hoping that this year I do a lot better job of loving myself and taking care of myself as well. Anyway guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope that you truly enjoyed it, and please let me know in the comments down below what your goals are for this year, if you're doing any of the same goals that I am. Also, I want to know what's on your book list for this coming year, and I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye!